Hi, my name is The Sims Real Estate, aka Anaya, and today I have this wonderful, wonderful property to show off for you guys today. It is located in the world of Newcrest in my Sims 4 save file. A little bit into the info of this build. I made it for my current household family that I've been playing. I guess I'll talk about them as we go tour through the build. But it's just a small family home with two bedrooms and one bathroom and a garage to the side, which you can kind of see to the left of the screen. And there's also a um, she shed, if you will, in the back garden or backyard. Um, I really love this house. I've really been into building realistic homes lately. I don't know what it is, but I started this save file earlier this week where I've been downloading a lot of realistic homes and then I've been adding realistic apartments to um, help my gameplay because, like I said, this is my current household. So I've just been playing this family, and I love adding realism into the game as much as I could to keep it within the style of Max's Match that matches the graphics and the aesthetic of The Sims 4 as a whole. But yeah, that's just a little bit into my playing and my gameplay style. But I love how it bleeds into my or has been bleeding into my build style as of recently. Yeah, I really love this house. It's really quaint, really small, but it definitely reminds me of a house that I have seen growing up, and I love that about it as well. Without further ado, let's just get into this tour. Um, you can see a little bit of the outside here. There's a car.
Huh?
There's a car, and that is the garage that I was talking about. Little carport over there. Get into this column. I just found these like CC columns that look like you know what I'm talking about. Like you've seen them, but I love that. That is probably one of my favorite parts of this build. That and I found that I had these like American flags. First of all, I've never been one of those families that have an American flag, but I think it's just so funny. And I found that I had them and downloaded already. I don't know when I got them, but they're here. I'm gonna start by going through the front door. This is the front door. You can see this family clearly knows how to pick up their mail and their bills, and they have packages on the front door. I just think that's so funny because my family, we always like our hallway right now has like so many packages. I just love how I want to that added realism is like close to home and I love it. We're gonna walk through this front door and we're gonna be met by this entryway. If you see any empty photo frames, that's just because the family I'm playing here, I'm still playing them, so I haven't taken a lot of family photos yet. Um, but yeah. The family who lives here is a mom and a dad and their little newborn daughter or infant daughter now. Um, yeah. The mom is an aspiring business mogul, and the dad is a party promoter, and he has a little bit of a risky lifestyle, if you will, but they're completely compatible and I love them together. And yeah, this is actually their bedroom, which we'll tour into first. First of all, get into how realistic this open door is and the scratches on it. I love things like that. I love that. But we're gonna walk into their room first, and through here we can see it's a little bit cluttered, a little bit of a mess. But I feel like most of like, or at least my parents' bedroom growing up, yeah, it was like furnished, but it was always like they had a life. Like you could see people lived there actively. And because they're so young, and a lot of these for gameplay purposes, like the wall decorations, like this photo, that light, and like his records. I started playing with the dad of this household at first, and he was living in a dingy apartment that I think I should tour one day. I love that build as well, but a lot of this furniture is just them transferring their decoration from their apartment to this home, including this bed set. I believe even like their side table. Like I love how I added that little bits of realism. Like they're actually moving houses, not just we're gonna buy a new house, we're gonna buy all new furniture kind of thing. But yeah, this is just their bed. They have a ceiling fan in here. You can see them on this is a picture they got from a successful date. I didn't That's so cute. That's actually one of the first time that's ever happened to me. Like if you have a gold level date or something, you get a photo. And my Sims are usually bad at dates, so they got it. Good for them. Sorry guys. I had to go help my mother with the building thing. And yeah. She also plays The Sims, by the way. Doesn't have a channel or anything. She just plays for fun. I think that's hilarious. Um, but yeah, so this is like their traveling bassinet that they have in case they want their daughter to sleep in the room with them. Over here in their apartment, they used to have a TV in their room, so I was like, it makes sense to just bring the TV and put it in their bedroom again. We just have some of his gym clutter and then another photo from their wedding and some other like hair clutter. I downloaded a bunch of realistic clutter the other day. So we have hair rollers, hair ties, a hair pick. Like, I love that. Yeah. And then we have this little closet. And above their closet is their marriage license that they got. I just didn't know where to hang it, so I put it over their closet. But yeah, this is the parents' room, and I really loved how it turned out. Out here in the hallway, I don't think we really fully explored it, but we have, like, a coat rack and a shoe rack, and above here, just a shelf where some decorations were a pin and some stuff, blah, blah, blah. And this door leads you to the bathroom of the house because there's only one, but that's okay. It's like a small family anyway. And it's just a really simple bathroom. You can clearly see they need to clean up and restock their toilet paper, but I added that little bit of realism. We have a towel shoved in the corner by the toilet. Just a little photo that's above the toilet as well as some bobby pins. Period, get into that clutter, and then we have the shower tub combo with some shampoo and conditioner and body wash in there. Oh, okay. We have a little rack over here that just has some extra storage, that toilet paper that they need to restock. And then over here is just the mirror. It's really bright in here, but I promise when you play in this household, the bathroom isn't that bright for some reason, but it's fine. But we have just a mirror. This side is actually open, so you can see clutter on this side of the shelf in the mirror, as well as the wife's like hair and care products and all that. And it's really, really funny. I love that little bit of added realism there. And then we have a hair dryer, and the sink is a little dirty, but it's okay. It's actually meant to look dirty like that. Like in game, it's considered clean, but that's just the texture of it. Through here, we're gonna walk to the main parts of the house. We have little girl's dollhouse. I just learned that infants, once they can sit up, they can play at a dollhouse, and I think that's so cute. Um, we have this shelf over here that just has some more records and like an extra towel basket, as well as another picture from their wedding night, and I think it's so cute. But in here, we come through to the kitchen that is beautifully cluttered. I love cluttering kitchens. I love clutter and Sims builds. I do. So we just have the microwave above the stove. It's not a functional microwave, but it acts like what's it called? Oh my god, a stove hood. There you go. Then we have just a coffee maker, some peanut butter, some beer bottles, stuff like that, as well as some baby food in the corner, a cookbook, some groceries, dish rack, and some more baby clutter. You can see this family is really involved with their kid. I love that. We have a Walmart bag with some groceries, as well as like just a stack of toddler books. I imagine they just forgot to put away when they were cleaning. But that's basically the kitchen. It's nothing crazy, nothing special, but I like it. Over here is their small dining area where it's just a four-seater table, except one of the seats is for their high chair for their infant, soon to be toddler. We have a little radio station over here on this back shelf, as well as some family photos, a cork board with the little family schedule out on it. And we have some more photo places that I will be adding photos. Out this door, we'll go out there last, but that is their backyard. And into this door we can go into now is into their garage. Warning, warning you now. Like I said, the dad has an interesting lifestyle and
Oh, wow.
he likes to garden, is what he said.
FBI, open up!
Anyway, so this is the garage. And we have some plants, the washer, dryer, just a little vacuum over here in this corner. We have the decoration box that came with seasons where you can put household decorations up for like holidays and stuff, a garage rack, and then just more laundry stuff that you can use over here. Actually, you can't functionally use this ironing board, but I just love adding ironing boards in my houses now, as well as this what are these called? These boxes. Electrical boxes. I can't think of the name right now. It'll come to me. It might not. But anyway, out of that door, we come back this way. We'll go in this room next. This is their daughter's room. Oh, this is their daughter's room. It's very scarcely decorated because she is about to age up into a toddler pretty soon. So most of this furniture was just moved from their apartment. So they didn't really put a lot of personality into it either because, like I said, she's an infant. So it was more of just like, can we get the basic furniture that she needs in here, which is a bassinet, upgraded to have this baby mobile that plays lullabies, and then this changing table. That's like the main necessities for an infant, as well as this play mat that we added here. But yeah, it's a very simple nursery. It's not my most decorated nursery that I've ever done, but that's like kind of realistic in a way. Like they just kind of have the baby. Um, but I'm sure as she gets older, she'll add more personality into her own room, obviously. But we just have this little corner over here where she has some like building blocks, a few stuffed animals. Um, we have some drawings that I imagine it's like I said, this is the family I'm playing, so they have an extended family, and she has an older cousin who is, like, a child. I imagine she kinda drew those pictures and was like, "I wanna put her up in her nursery," kinda thing. So, like, more storytelling than anything. But it's a very simple room. Nothing special, but I kinda like it. I like how simple it is. I really love how I added a nightlight. Get into that nightlight. Oh my god, it's so cute. Um, I love that. Anyway, we're gonna come back out of her room and go to our right, and this is the family living room. It is so cozy, even though it doesn't have a rug. It did get burned in a fire when I lit this fireplace on. Like I hate them sometimes, but there's no rug, but that's okay. It's honestly so busy. Like, do you even need a rug? But this is their family room. It has just some shelving, some very decorated shelving. I wanted to add as much realism as I could. We have some bills on the fireplace mantle, as well as a Nintendo Switch, a DVR, a DVD, DVR, one of them. And then we have some video games on the shelf, as well as a board game right here. Some more video games over here and stuff, things like that. And then over here is like the family wall portrait where there's some family photos, um, and stuff like that. This is also their home computer. Yeah, they all share this little computer, and by they all, I just mean the parents because the infant can't use a computer. Um, we just have a little laundry basket that functions as another infant bassinet. So we put the infant in here when her parents are in the living room. That's really cool. Some more clutter, things like that. It's really, really lived in. And I really wanted to give it that feel because their apartment was really, really lived in. So I don't imagine that they changed their living and lifestyle just because they finally saved up and bought a house. It's obviously a house that you can tell needs some renovations as well, but my family's a little broke, a little stressed for change. So we're gonna keep it like this for the time being. But we're gonna finally go outside to the backyard, which is so fun. I actually really like how this backyard turned out. Over here, we have this little side table where I imagine this family when it is summer. Right now, in my game, it's fall, but when it's summer, they're gonna host a lot of cookout, so we have a little table back here, as well as a board game table with an open game of Monopoly out that they probably forgot to clean up. We just have a grill over here, and to this side is the she shed, which we'll get to. But we also have some places for little baby girl to play when she gets older, as well as her little older cousin. This soccer net and this soccer goal what isn't functional; it's just decoration. But the soccer ball you can play with, as well as this basketball hoop. And his dad in this household is really into basketball. So yeah, it's just something cute and simple, but it's really lived in and really actively playable, which I really enjoy. So we're gonna walk into the last room of this house, and it is the she shed, aka mama's workstation, because the mom in this household is also really into media production. So she has this little office setup where she does like vlogs and mommy vlogs and things like that. And we actually get a lot of Sims money from it. So it's a um what's the word? It's a hobby that pays, basically. And over here, we just also have a treadmill because she's really into getting her fitness level up of her bucket list goals that she randomly generated. But other than that, that's basically the entirety of this build. If you enjoyed, I'm glad that you enjoyed. I really enjoyed building this. Um, More importantly, I would love to build more realistic houses like this that are cluttered and not necessarily perfect, so to say. Um, yeah, but Thank you guys for watching. I hope to see you guys in my next video. I hope I was able to sell you this pitch on this house, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.